Hey guys, this is Heather. So we are going to make another recipe today from the new book, The Plant-Based Diet Meal Plan. There is a creamy avocado-dressed kale salad in here that I think you're going to love. So we're going to make that, and I'm excited because it's lunchtime. I'm starving. We're going to make the dressing using my Cuisinart Smart Stick, which is a little hand blender. I got this for myself for Christmas, which was very exciting. And even more exciting is that Cuisinart is going to give one of you one of these. So it is a giveaway today. It is not a sponsored post, but Cuisinart are giving away one Smart Stick to one of you. All you need to do is comment down below as to why you would love to have one. Personally, I love mine for pureeing soups. So you know, if you cook a soup and you want to puree it, instead of transferring it to a blender, pureeing it, and then transferring it back to the heat, you just take this, put it in, bzzz, and you're done. And then very little cleanup. The other thing I love using it for is making small batches of sauces and dressings. So that's what we're going to do today with making this creamy avocado dressing for our salad. So we're going to start by making the dressing, and I've got a 1/4 cup of water in the little cup here that we're going to use to puree it, and then I'm going to add 1 ripe avocado. Yum. Now this needs to be ripe, so make sure you find one that is a little bit soft to the touch. It took me forever to find this one in the store. I think this was the only ripe avocado in the store, so lucky us. To that, we're gonna add a little bit of lemon, and you guys know I cannot use a lemon without using some of the zest off the outside. You don't need to use this, but it does add a nice little zippiness to this dressing. I'm just gonna use that much because we're also just gonna use about a tablespoon of fresh lemon juice. Doesn't have to be exact. You can use more or less if you like it more or less lemony. You could also try lime if you like. So we're gonna do this with lemon and dill, but you can also do this with lime and mint, or maybe cilantro if you like that. Some garlic, and I said 1 clove, but if they're tiny like this, you might wanna do 2. 1 scallion or green onion. Some salt, however much or little you like. And now we'll blend. So there's a little lock button on top, so if I press a button by accident, it's not gonna do anything until I actually push that. And I've got 2 speeds, low or high. So I'm gonna start on low. Make sure it gets down into the water. Give a couple little squirts on high. And that's it. Then what happens, and this is one of my favorite things about hand blenders, is you just release the top part, which goes back in the cupboard. Knock that off a few times. And that is all that you have to clean or lick. We chefs do need to taste the food, you know. This is a really good batch. Really good. So that's the dressing done, and you can see that's quite thick how I've made it right now. That's a 1/4 cup of water, and that's how I normally do it. If you want to make it thinner, feel free, just add a bit more water and or lemon juice. So now we'll move on to the salad. We're gonna use some kale as the base for our salad, so I'm just gonna rip that off the stem. So we've got 4 servings worth of dressing, but I'm only gonna make 1 salad today, so I'm going to divide the salad bit in 4. I made it 4 servings thinking that this is a great salad to make ahead, and then you just take it with you to work or school for the week. Then what we're gonna do is massage it. So I'm gonna sprinkle just a tiny bit of sea salt. Funny story, this was the smallest thing of sea salt I could buy. And then just take your hands, massage your kale. It's going to soften a little bit, it's gonna get a little bit moist, it's gonna change color green a little bit, so it'll be this gorgeous emerald color, and it tastes better in a salad basically when you do this. So there's our massaged kale. Hard to see in video, but it's a little bit softer. So I'm just gonna put this right in my serving bowl. I actually made a video a while back of ways to make kale more edible, how to enjoy it without gagging. And one of them was massaging, the other was making a creamy, delicious dressing. And we're also gonna pair it with some sweeter stuff. So I've got a red pepper, and we're also gonna do some cherry tomatoes, both of which are sweet. So to our kale, we're gonna add the cherry tomato, the bell pepper, some green onion. I also have some cooked green beans in the recipe in the book. That's if you have some left over, because the idea in the book is to make meal planning and meal prep easier by using leftovers. So this is kind of like a leftover salad. So I've also got some cooked quinoa that I'm gonna put in here. Use millet, use quinoa, use brown rice if you like, whatever you happen to have on hand. And then what I'm gonna do is toss this together with some of the dressing. Scoop some dressing on there. Save the rest for later, and I'm just gonna toss this through. Make sure all your kale gets coated in the creamy goodness. Surefire way for people who don't like kale to enjoy it. Then if you have some, you can top it off with a little bonus scoop of hummus. I'm digging in. Yum. All right, so enjoy the salad. Enter to win a smart stick for yourself so you can experience the joy of pureeing soups and small batches of dressings. All you need to do to enter is leave a comment saying why you want to win it. And one of you on YouTube will win a Cuisinart Smart Stick. Also, a personal, big, huge thank you to Cuisinart for offering these giveaways, because there's not just this one, but there's 2 others going on right now as well. One on my Facebook page for a Prep 11 Plus food processor, which is a game changer if you have a food processor that has a grating blade and a slicing blade in it. Not to be missed. So check that out on my Facebook. And on Instagram, there's another giveaway happening for a Prep 9 food processor. So it's exactly the same, just a little bit smaller. So the 11 is great for families, the 9 is good for maybe couples, a little bit smaller on the counter space. And everyone wins a prize if you pre-order the book, because you get 2 free ebooks if you pre-order between now and February 27th when the book is actually launched. Thank you so much to everybody who has already pre-ordered. If you haven't got your free gifts yet, just head to the link down below this video and register. All right, guys, go get yourselves entered for the giveaway, pre-order the book, and we'll talk soon. Have a good one. Bye!
Avocado-Dressed.